to my channel. I'm fully aware that I look absolutely mental right now. Like, my face is white, the rest of my body is fake tanned, and I have to say this without laughing. I can't. I have to try and say this without laughing. And I look like a nana. I look like someone's granny. I look like someone's granny because I'm trying a new way of curling my hair that's supposed to last longer. And I decided to just do this first impressions while it was setting. And okay, let's just move on because I can't actually take myself seriously. I just look mental. I look absolutely mental. I look like a crazy cat lady. I'm done now. I'm done. Okay, let's just move on before I actually lose the plot. I'm in a really hyper mood today as well, so the fact that I look like this isn't helping the situation. The first impressions video I'm going to do today is for the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. I was sent this a few weeks ago and I haven't gotten around to trying it yet, and I thought, why not do a first impressions? I love watching first impressions video. I feel like you really get a good look at what people instantly think of a product and then how it wears throughout the day or whatever. So I decided I would give it a go. So I'm just going to go ahead and start applying this. I decided to use a flat top brush because I seen somebody else, I can't remember who, using a flat top brush, and I think that's a good way to go. So the shade I was given is Beige Ivory. So I'm hoping that matches me. It's quite dark and I'm quite fake tanned, so let's just put it on, see. Look how white my face is. Oh my goodness, this is hilarious. Okay. So I'm just going to apply it first and then we'll review what it's supposed to look like, if that makes sense. We'll have a look on the tube and on the website to see what it's supposed to look like. All I have on my skin, just to let you know, is moisturizer, and I also applied the L'Oreal Lumi Magique primer because I've been loving that lately and I've been wearing it with every foundation, so I thought I would wear it with this one. My first impression is that it's very pigmented, very creamy, and very high coverage. This brush is quite freshly washed, so I think it's soaking up a little bit of the product. So I'm probably going to need more than you normally would. I'm going to use another pea-sized amount. Pea-sized? Pea-sized. I think I'm genuinely going mental. I heard a lot of people say this was very thick and you had to really take your time blending it, but it's just going onto my skin really nicely. I'm not like, I'm buffing it in quite, you know, quite a lot, but no more than any of my other foundations, but it's just going on seamlessly. Like, it looks really nice. My lighting went a bit weird there because I'm using sunlight today and you just can't rely on it. It's like very, very bright. Very bright? No, it changes, that's what I meant to say. What? So yeah, I'm just applying more to the areas that I feel like didn't get as much coverage the first time around. This brush is doing a great job. I think it was a good choice. Yes, I think that's all blended in. Another thing I'll say is that it does look like makeup on the skin, but not as heavy as I was expecting it to look. A lot of people said it was like super duper full coverage, but it's kind of like medium coverage to me. I really like it though. It looks great. I would call this a medium buildable coverage, but you wouldn't want to build it too much. I can imagine that it does get cakey if you do build it too much. It's a satin finish on the skin. I wouldn't say it's overly dewy, but I wouldn't say it's matte. Definitely not matte. It's a nice kind of in-between. I've been watching the in-betweeners lately. Love it. Random side note. Yeah, so let's read the bottle. Bottle? Tube? Meh. It says, the ultimate in flawless natural coverage. Silk Cream Foundation is a beautiful, light diffusing formula offering advanced light reflection properties which cause fine lines and wrinkles to optically vanish. I don't have a lot of wrinkles, but the ones that I do have are still there. They don't look blurred, but they don't look bad. So Laura created an innovation foundation that delivers flawless buildable coverage in a long wearing rich base. So it's a very rich base, yes. I don't know if it's long wearing yet. It's buildable coverage for sure. I added more to areas that I needed it, but I wouldn't go building it any more than it is right now. It is quite luminous, like my skin looks, like I said, a satin finish. It's not overly matte or anything like that. It does have a nice bit of glow to it. I don't know if you'll see that in this lighting or anything, but Yeah, it does, in my opinion. What I'm going to do is go away and film the tutorial I was planning to film and come back to you with a review on what I think of the makeup then. And then I will update you during the day as well to let you know how it's wearing, how it looks. And the lighting is changing! Anyway, I will check back in with you later. Hi everyone, I'm back for an update. So it's been about 2 hours, I think, since I put on the foundation. About that, I've filmed a tutorial and had some coffee and stuff, so it's been a good 2 hours. And all I can say is there's no change whatsoever. The products that I added to it in the end were MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, I set with MAC Mineralized Skin Pollution Light, and then it was Hoola Bronzer around the outside, so nothing major. It was just kind of normal concealing and everything routine for me. But yeah, all I can say is that it looks amazing. It looks really, really nice. It's got a lovely, healthy, dewy glow without being greasy or slicked oil kind of looking, which I hate. I like a nice luminous glow. I don't like slickiness. Michelle, use your words. I don't like a shiny, like, oily look. I like a nice, luminous, lit from within glow. Yes, these are good words. One thing I can comment on is that every product I applied over this went on beautifully. Like the concealer, the powders, the eyeshadows, everything that went on my face after this foundation went on beautifully, blended easily, and nothing went patchy or anything. So for me, that's a huge plus. Doesn't matter how good the foundation looks in your skin, if it can't take the products on top of it, then it's useless to me. So that's the update for now. Do you like my hair now that it's not in the Nana roller style? I just couldn't stop laughing at myself earlier on. It was hilarious. But this is how it kind of turns out afterwards, just nice and bouncy and curly. So yeah, I will check back in a few hours. I'm going to film a few more videos if I can. And yes, I will see you again very soon. Hi everyone, I'm back for another update. Please excuse my eye makeup along the sides. I have allergies and I'm just like crying off all of the colour under my eyes. It's just one of those days, you know? But yeah, in regards to the foundation, let's have a look here. My skin hasn't gotten oily or anything. The shine that you're seeing, I think, is just like my highlighter and stuff. I don't feel oily at all. I've been wearing the foundation for about 5 hours now and I don't feel oily. I have just been at home, so I haven't been out in the heat and I haven't been doing anything strenuous. But for a regular amount of activity at home, you know, just the regular that you'd be doing at work, you know, sitting at your desk or doing chores, it looks very good. One thing I will say is that it's sinking into the lines around my mouth quite a lot. I get that with creamy foundations. Usually when I use more matte finish foundations that doesn't happen, and this is a creamy one, so my little smile lines are kind of accentuated there, and also it's kind of sinking into my pores along here. But it's nothing, I do have quite large pores, so it's nothing that I would say it's a bad foundation over at all. Other than that, it looks really good. It's faded a little bit here, but I'm a chin toucher. I'm always doing this when I'm at my desk, so that's probably why. But other than that, it's looking really, really nice. I will check back again soon. Hi everyone, so it's the end of the day and I'm looking a little bit worse for wear, that is for sure. Can we just first of all talk about, look at my eyes. I have allergies at the moment or something, or else it's like a new eye cream I've used, and my eye has been tearing like all the way down here, and no matter how much I dab at it, it's just eating away at my makeup. So frustrating. So we're not going to count that into the foundation review because that's just my eyes being really strange. But can you see it? So weird. But anyway, so it is now about 8 p.m. So I've been wearing this foundation for about 7 or 8 hours, so it's standard kind of wear time. So first off, I'm going to mention the things I like about the foundation. I do like the tube that it comes in. It's a 30ml tube. I really like when something has a pump or it's in a tube because it's just really hygienic and you can kind of control how much you take out. So I really like that. When I first applied it, it blended so easily and I love the coverage of this. It's my kind of coverage. And I also liked how it blended out seamlessly, really easily. Things I don't like are that my pores and my fine lines are showing up more than normal. So if you have quite lined skin or if you have very big pores, you might find that this foundation emphasizes that, unless you use a really good kind of filler, you know, silicone type primer that would fill in those areas. But those kind of things can sometimes feel a bit heavy on your skin for everyday use, so I don't know about that. I am kind of like a combo girl. I'm not really super duper oily, but I'm definitely not dry skinned. And I do feel like if I had worn this outside in the heat today, that it would have slid off my face. Even with a bit of powder on top, I do feel like on my skin and in the hot weather, this would slide. But in cooler weather and on drier skinned, more normal skinned girls, I think this would be the perfect kind. It does have an amazing coverage. It does blend really well. It looks fabulous on the skin. It's worn quite well. It's just wearing off in the areas like my chin and kind of the normal areas you would wear off from like touching your hair or whatever. The shine that you're seeing isn't really oil. It's kind of the luminosity of the foundation. I hope I'm making sense because I'm so tired right now. I had to like stop myself from falling asleep on the couch for the last hour because I just wanted to get this video finished for you guys and I was just like nodding off, so I hope I'm making sense. But all in all, I think it's a great foundation. I don't think the oilier girls would like it, and people with a lot of fine lines and very enlarged pores, I think you guys won't like it. But if you've got normal dry skin and you like a quite heavy coverage foundation, not heavy, medium coverage foundation, you'll really like this. And it doesn't feel heavy on the skin, I find. It feels a lot lighter than the foundation actually is, which is great, because if you like a medium or full coverage foundation, the worst thing is when it feels cakey and like a mask. I still feel like my skin is breathing. But yeah, I think that's all I really have to say. If I've forgotten anything at all, I will leave it in the description box below, and I will leave links to the Laura Mercier website so that you can kind of read up on it and check it out yourself. But all in all, it's a great foundation and I would recommend it. I'm going to continue to use this and see how I get on, so you'll probably see this pop up in a couple of more videos of mine, and I will update you kind of when I'm using it to say if I still like it or if I don't like it anymore. But I do like it at the moment. So thank you so much for watching. This is my first impressions all day video, so I hope I did a good job. I'm sorry if I left anything out. It's just I'm not used to doing these type of videos. I hope you can forgive me on that one. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of the day or night or morning, wherever you are. I'm so tired, I cannot think. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again very soon.